Muy bienvenidos a todos a una nueva clase de inglés para Salesforce. Hoy con la hermosa y espectacular presencia de la bienaventurada e inteligente profe Angie Cagliolo. Lo tenemos también a Lucas Arana y lo tenemos a Bebé Corazón, que en cualquier momento, lo tenemos a Bebé Corazón desde el Aeropuerto Internacional de Ezeiza, y yo viajando a ese mismo aeropuerto, en donde nos vamos a encontrar juntos a Josu Mendoza y Fran Morales. Pregunto, ¿tenemos chance de robarle de manera fugaz un saludo a los dos caballeros que acabo de mencionar?
Obvio, cómo no. Acá están los muchachos, acá está el grandioso Francisco Morales, acá está el genial y grandioso Josué.
Muy bien.
Acá estoy yo.
Escúchame, me contó un pajarito, y hay varios pajaritos que ya están hablando, que vos junto a Josu vas a ser speaker en esta edición de Dreamforce. ¿Eso es verdad?
Sí, así es. Como te contaron tus amiguitos, sí, es verdad. Vamos a estar en Dreamforce dando una charla sobre lo que es GraphQL, el módulo GraphQL en Salesforce. Así que cualquiera que ande por ahí, o bueno, si después le interesa, vamos a estar ahí compartiendo enlaces, compartiendo la charla por los canales.
Qué cosa maravillosa. A mí me gustaría que me digas cómo se deletrea graph, y ahora vamos a arrancar con todos los temas teacher, pero quiero que la teacher nos dé la posta, nos dé la precisa de cómo se pronuncia esa palabra. Se escribe G-R-A-P-H. Ok.
Sería grafo, ¿no? En español. ¿Sería un grafo, Angie, puede ser o no? Estás muteadísima con todos los micrófonos muteados. Okay, ahí está.
Galaxy. Okay. Well, graph, sí.
Muteamiento galáctico.
En este caso no sería un gráfico, es un graph, sí. ¿No? Ahí me escuchan bien, ¿no?
Lo que ve corazón.
Sí. Se quedó congelado Juan Manuel.
Sí, lo ponemos a Juan.
So, you are there because you are flying to San Francisco. You are arriving the day after tomorrow. No, when is?
Correct. Dreamforce is starting on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday to Thursday. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Our first talk will be on the very first talk that you are going to have.
Correct. It will be on Thursday, the first day, the event, and the last day will be the second talk. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we will be sharing your speech, no, your talk later on.
Obviously.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Oh, and he's showing us the Buenos Aires airport. Sí, bienvenido. Okay, sí, Juan Manuel.
How many talks there?
Two talks. Not only one, but two. Yes.
That's wonderful. Before we begin the class of the today's lesson, can you show us a little bit of the airport?
Yeah, sure. We are eating here. We have food, but most importantly, we are here in Ezeiza, as you can see, the wonderful airport.
Yes, it has been renewed, so it's brand new, the airport. Yes. Okay. And well, you are now. Okay, Juan Manuel, anything else that you would like to say?
Oh, it's time to begin with today's lesson. If you want, we can share with us the topics.
Okay, yes. We have many things as usual. Lucas, in one of there was a suggestion to do some questions about the Salesforce
Salesforce, right? Associate exam. Yes, it's the exam. It's a very basic exam with simple topics where we can understand like the language of the exams of Salesforce.
Okay, but this would be for our second part of the class, so perhaps
yes.
We will not cover all. So the idea is to start with something else and then we go through that, okay? First, we are going to work with things that you say that weakens your message. So there are sometimes words that can damage our message. Okay, so the idea is to focus on the right words to get your message through in a professional and clear way. So this is number one. We are going to go through that. Then we are going to talk about how to give effective feedback and expressions and special phrases and scenarios, examples on that. Feedback in action, how to escalate issues, so getting problems to the right team. So when you have a problem and you have to give the problem, or it's not your business, so you have to escalate that problem to someone else, how to do it. And then giving updates, keeping everyone informed, how to do that, and to use also the right expressions and structures. And something very important is how to agree and disagree in a professional way. I don't know if Esteban or Juan Manuel, and Lucas, if you have ever disagreed with someone, and if you have any problem in using the expressions, the right expressions.
Yes, in English, not very much, because I usually work with Spanish talking people.
Okay.
But in Spanish, yes.
Okay. So there are some times that sometimes we don't know what word to use. So we will go through that. And finally, after summarizing all this, we have some things about a specific guide for verb tenses that I know that it's very sometimes boring, but to use the right tenses when presenting or giving a demo or a presentation in Salesforce. Okay, so can we start with that? Let's begin. Yes, let's begin. Okay, the first thing that you have to do is to remember that the words that you use shape how seriously people take you. Okay, so it's very important not to say, the first one, because sometimes what you say weaken your message. Okay, sometimes weaken is not to give power to what you want to say. So the first situation or the first expression that I found that it was important to share in today's class, that we will go on doing later on in some other classes, is which one, Lucas? Okay.
Sorry, but.
Okay. Try not to say sorry, but. I think that we talked to Juan Manuel once. Perdón, no?
Yes, and I think that this particular advice can be applied also in Spanish too, because when you use that kind of sentence, you will be perceived as a more professional person.
Okay, great. That's it. So be direct without sounding rude, because it's very important, but unnecessary apologies are not needed, because sometimes it makes you sound like a burden. You know what a burden is?
Yes,
I don't know,
like some
guilty. Could be anyone on the chat. If you want to say what is a burden, a person that is a burden. Sometimes we have one in our team or in our work environment, but a burden is someone that is not so nice to work with. Yes. So instead of saying sorry, but, I would suggest saying, let me add something here, or let me explain something here. Yes, sorry, but I don't want this, or I would change this. No, stop saying sorry. Yes, don't say sorry. Don't start in whatever situation you may face. Don't start an expression saying sorry. Okay. So let's move. Here we have an example with giving feedback. but sorry, I don't suggest using this in general, okay? Then I think, why not I think? Esti, can you read the correct, the suggested phrase, please, the one that has a tick?
Yes. I believe from my perspective,
Okay. Yes, sorry. And I think it sounds why. What is the problem with I think, in your opinion?
You're not sure.
Exactly. Yes, speak like your opinion matters. So when you say I believe, it sounds like you are standing there giving your opinion. Yes, so avoid saying I think, I believe, or from my point of view, from my perspective, sounds more professional. Okay, so this is another important phrase that I suggest using. Okay, another. I don't know if okay, there we go.
Ese no fui yo, Alguien tocó algo.
Goodness. Okay.
Con el teléfono está boludeando. Vamos a la próxima.
Dale, Manuel.
Continue.
Juan Manuel. Okay, the next one. Okay, here we have the second. In this one we have does that make sense? When you are asking a person this, you are not positioning the listener in a very good place. So I would also suggest you to use another one. Instead of saying, does that make sense? What would you use instead?
Yes, I would use, let me know if you like more clarity.
Okay, remember that when you have apostrophe D, I'd like, this stands for I would like, okay? That is very polite, very, it sounds formal, but it's not formal. It's polite. It's important to communicate in this way. So let me know if you would like more clarity, if you would like me to explain that again, if you have some doubt, if you would like some answers, some points to clarify, okay? So does that make sense? Suggests that you are not clear, that perhaps in your mind you are very confused. So that is like in Spanish, we also say, no, está bien lo que te digo, ¿no? ¿Te suena lo que digo? No. Well, let me know if you would like more clarity. It's something more likely to use. Okay, next one and the last one, I think, Lucas,
yes,
right?
It's fun.
Okay. I might be wrong, but why this is not advisable to use? Why? In the explanation that you have below.
You can disagree without disclaiming your intelligence.
Okay, remember that, of course, we need to be sure of ourselves when we are giving messages. No creérnosla, no? We need to be, we are familiar with what we are doing. We are giving message, we are giving feedback. We know what we are, and we are professionals. So if you say, I might be wrong, you are recognizing that you are disclaiming your intelligence. So in a way, here is one way to look at it. But I have another one, okay? Or I have
Teacher,
a different point of view. Yes.
Estoy recibiendo un WhatsApp de una comunidad de Salesforce Developers nacidos en España, viviendo en Pasadena,
Okay.
que me están preguntando directo por WhatsApp qué significa creérnosla, porque dicen, aparentemente ese debe ser un argentinismo muy específico que nosotros no comprendemos. ¿Podrían explicarnos qué significa eso?
A ver, did you understand? Who did not understand? I can explain. el creérnosla es sentirnos superior al otro, ¿sí? Is to feel that we are superior to the other one, okay? This is what we don't want to the other person to perceive. Yes, we want the other person to say that we are, how can I say? I cannot find the word. We are right. We are capable of what we do, okay?
Perfect. Yes.
Yes.
Sí, lo interesante es entender cómo en inglés también esa misma expresión, yo me la creo, podríamos decir, yo pienso que soy superior al resto de todos ustedes. En inglés británico y en inglés norteamericano, ¿cuál es esa jerga?
I have a big brain.
Okay, exactly. Yes. I'm wise, sí, tendría que haber, but here what we don't want is to use that word, ¿no? It's the opposite. Exactly. And respecting the other people point of view, the other person point of view, okay? Because in this way we are giving feedback to the other person. So we are going to say something that the other person perhaps doesn't agree, okay? Or perhaps he did something wrong, okay?
Yes.
So let's move now to our next topic. And here we have talking about giving feedback. So remember, don't say sorry, but, no? Instead, we have to use, instead of sorry, but, remember, let me add something. Let me, okay? I think, instead of saying I think, I believe, from my perspective, from my point of view, instead of saying, does that make sense? Okay, does that make sense? Instead of saying that, let me know if you would like some more clarity. Yes. And I might be wrong. Okay, no, don't say I might be wrong. Although we think that perhaps we are wrong, here is one way to look it. Okay, now I have another opinion. Yes. So never say I might be wrong, but, okay, so this is, in this way, remember that your intelligence may be disclaimed. So it's very important to, como dice Juan Manuel, not to feel superior, okay, no, not to show that you are superior, but that your point of view is also as important as the other person, okay? Is that clear? We put a thumbs up.
Super clear.
Okay.
Super clear.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, remember that all these will be shared in slides in our group. Okay, I don't know, Lucas, if you would like to share the
Yes.
the link.
We share the link in the.
Okay, we have a WhatsApp group that we generally share. We share important tips on English related to Salesforce, of course. Sometimes English in general, because English is only one. So it may, if you are not from the Salesforce environment and you are participating in our class, they will also be helpful for you as well. And also with the link that Juan Manuel will share and the team on YouTube, okay? So you will be share everything.
Quiero hacer una pequeña encuesta,
Okay.
pequeña encuesta con todas las personas que están conectadas en este momento. En la caja de chat, de comentarios, escriban un número 3 si ustedes quieren que al menos una vez por semana la teacher en el canal de WhatsApp que tenemos les envíe un audio con una pequeña práctica para llenar de energía el día y al mismo tiempo perfeccionar el inglés.
Ok, número 3, ¿dijiste? No. Ok, no 6. ¿Se acuerda? Porque me habían dicho 666 y quedaba ahí. Danger.
Número.
Okay, and then now we have questions about, I don't know, Lucas, what do you suggest doing? The phrases on the exam or the other one?
No, we start from here and then we do the exam.
Okay, great. Very good. Well, so now we have here phrases about giving feedback. Yes, we have why is important to give feedback in a good way, because your message, as we said, is well received. Okay, well received. So start always with something positive. Okay, very important. And offer suggestions for improvement. This is crucial. Yes, so we have here some essential phrases where you have to be specific and actionable. You have to focus on the work, not the person. Never underestimate the other person that is receiving the message, but the work that was done. Okay, Juan Manuel is doing like a prayer. I don't know if...
Que absolutamente nunca subestimemos a la persona con la que estamos trabajando.
Okay, so you agree with me that the work, we have to focus on the work, not on the person. Yes. And offer solutions, not criticisms. Okay? And maintain a collaborative tone. Okay? No, we don't reprimand like a mother to the kids or a boss to the employees. Okay, it's very important. Or you as a teammate with the other members of the team. We always have to sound collaborative and specific. Yes. So, Lucas, can you move to the other slide, please? Okay, we have 4 different real scenarios. Okay, so I would like Esti to read the first one. When we are giving reports, weekly reports, proposals. So
Yes.
can you read the idea, please?
Correct. Yes. Idea. Let's send weekly reports by email to the whole team.
Okay, and a positive, please.
I like that you want to keep everyone informed.
Okay, I like that you want to keep everyone informed. Okay, and an improvement on that phrase.
Yeah, improvement could be perhaps we could share them in Slack instead so they don't get emailed.
Okay, so instead of saying let's send, okay, or I like that you, yes, so perhaps we could do this differently by sharing them in Slack or instead. So, and then you give the reason why you are suggesting this. Do you agree with that, Esti?
Yeah, I agree because all that you want to see.
Very good. So, I don't know if the people there that are connected can see the screen well, or you see it very small. But you can.
Yes, they see better than you because you have all the chat and the thing.
Okay, great. No, and besides, they might be much younger than me. No, and estoy quedando así. Okay, well, the next one. So let's see here. 3. Everybody have answered. Juan Manuel is not there, but muchos que contestaron con 3. Eso quiere decir that they want me to. Okay, se ve bien, pregunta ahí. They want me to talk more on the WhatsApp. Okay, so we will go for that. Okay, scenario number 2. Esti, what is the scenario number 2?
Yes, we should create a new dashboard for sales opportunities.
Okay, a positive phrase, but let's go.
Yeah, that's a great way to increase visibility.
Okay, and the improvement.
It would be even better if you explain what specific metrics we should include
Okay,
in that dashboard.
okay. The word we should create, okay, it's not wrong, okay, because you are giving a recommendation, but perhaps a more communicative way, or perhaps not hurting someone else's feeling, you could say it would be better if, for example, and then you give your suggestion. Yes. Do you agree with that, Luki, Esti, and the rest of the people? If you have
Yes.
any other suggestion, of course, you can share it through chat. But I think that this is a great expression and an improved one on how to give it a very good suggestion, right?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Now, Lucas, if you go to 3, situation 3.
Yes. Daily meeting schedule. Let's
schedule.
organize a meeting every morning at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Positive will be, I like the idea of daily check-ins. An improvement would be, perhaps 9 a.m. is too early for some teams. Could we
Okay.
try
So-
10 a.m.?
Okay. So could we try? You give your suggestion, and then could we? Yes. And you give an option.
How do you pronounce a schedule?
This is schedule. Schedule. With
What?
the,
Ski?
instead of everything that has to do CH, CA, is
Yeah.
pronounced with
Schedule.
schedule. Schedule.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want in your houses, you can say schedule. Schedule. Okay. Very good. So, Lucas, would you like to repeat? Scheduled.
Schedule.
Okay, great. So remember, could we try? Could we? This is great. A very nice expression. Let's organize. It sounds fine, but I like more the other one. And the last one, presentation visuals. Okay, and Luki, can you read? I suggest adding
Yes.
more images to our presentation, but a positive one.
I agree that visuals make engaging.
Okay, and improve.
We should also ensure that text is clear and not too small.
Okay, well, so I agree. Yes, sorry.
Nice what we are making here. Very small.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. So then we have escalating issues, and I would like to make this faster because I want to give a very quick, clear guide on some grammar points at the end of the class. I hope we can cover all. And here we have on the next one, Luki, how to get problems to the right team. Sometimes knowing when and how to escalate issues is crucial, yes, for efficient problems solving. So sometimes when you escalate issues, when there is an effective escalation, you are ensuring that problems reach the expertise level and to the people that have to solve them. Okay, so here we have on the following one, Luki.
Yes.
Sometimes issues requires specific knowledge that are beyond us, that we don't have we cannot solve them. So it's very important to use these expressions so as to show the client or to the other person that you have to move this issue to another sector, another person. So Luki, here we have login issues, report failures, and billing problems. Esti, what about the problem when you are logging issues?
Yes. Typically, what you can say is, I would like to escalate this to the support team.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. And this is when the client, for example, can't access.
Yeah. Not only the client, also the admins also could have login issues. So yeah, it's not
Okay.
just customers, it's also users, Salesforce users. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a technical issues. So I'll escalate it to. Okay, so this is the structure. I escalate this to. okay, to the other department, to, oh, there is a dog barking. Can you hear the dog barking? No? Okay.
Yes, I own it.
So reporting failures, FT, what problems we may have here?
Yes, maybe sometimes we don't have fields to see, we don't have the right permissions to see some fields in the report. So we might need to escalate the issue. So I will escalate this to a technical team for further investigation.
Okay. Or, for example, this needs to be checked by the admin team or by whoever it may be, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a typical problem. Like a user cannot have access to a field, and so we need to reach out to someone else to help us.
Okay, great. So this needs to be checked, or I'll escalate this again to another person, to another team for further investigation, for further checkup, for further information, for further, yes. So this is a good expression. Now, billing problems. Okay, we have here, let's suppose that we have the invoice is incorrect. So this, again, I'd like to escalate this to the finance team, of course, because it's not our cup of tea. So we are not here to solve this. Or which is the other expression, FT?
Yes, the other could be, this is out of my scope, so I will pass this to the accounting team.
Okay, great. So this is out of my scope. Very useful phrase to use whenever there's an issue that you cannot solve. So you need to pass it to another sector, to another department, to another person. So this is not only this need to be checked, but by someone else. I will escalate this to, or this is out of my scope. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Don't say sorry, remember? I apologize, okay? Well, but this is out of my scope. I will pass it to someone else.
Or you can also say, I'm not very familiar, right?
Full phrase. Exactly, very good. I'm not quite familiar with. Yes. Here, Jason Howard. Jason, are you here? No, don't tell me that Jason is here. Is Jason Howard here? Our special guest. I don't know if he's here and if you would like to be on stage, but I don't know if.
I'm pronouncing sketch.
Do you know? Well, I don't know. We will wait because here I am. He's here. Hello, Jason. Nice to see you here. Do you know how to place it on stage, Lucky? Or because I'm not an admin now.
Try.
Or Juan Manuel once he comes in.
I'm not very familiar with that. Actually, I can escalate that to Juan Manuel.
No, yes, I have here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason is made. Okay, Jason.
Okay,
Nice to see. Where are you? Jason must be flying to Dreamforce as well. We will wait for him to tell us about that. Okay, he will be.
We can
think that
continue.
There you are.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Jason.
A pleasure to see you again here. We cannot see you right now. We can only see your J.
I'll try my camera again.
Okay.
Change cameras. How's that? Go to the other camera.
You, Jason.
Plan B.
How are you? What a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great.
Okay. Are you flying to Dreamforce? Tell
Thank
us about that.
Good to be back.
Yes.
I am not. I just got back from
You-
another trip. But
Okay.
attending
Okay.
virtually.
Well, but you will be
Great, great.
Yes.
okay.
We
We
can listen to you, Angie.
have here Esteban is going to be speakers.
I think you are cutting out, Angie, or is it
Okay.
just
So Esteban, you know, you have
okay? Maybe it's
No?
my connection. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now,
Now?
now it's okay. Angie, you now you're okay.
You're okay. Yeah.
I'm speaking. Can you listen to me?
More or less. You can
No?
continue with the class, and maybe if you bad signal.
Great. Well, so Jason, okay, you cannot hear me.
More or less.
Gus, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, but sometimes it's
You have a delay like 5 seconds when you start
Oh.
talking. Here.
Well, I wanted Jason to tell me the right pronunciation of schedule.
Yes, it's typically schedule. You have it correct in certain parts of the United States and also in Europe. You might hear a softer pronunciation. Schedule, for example, is another way to hear.
Schedule. Yes, you're right. You're right. Yes, I have heard about that as well. Yes. And now that Jason is here today, I want Esteban to tell me the famous word that we have. It's controversial and we have never agreed on that.
Yeah.
I don't want Esteban, don't say that word. I will write it on the chat and I want Jason to pronounce the way Americans do. Let's see. I will write
That word is a word that we are gonna be using a lot in our Dreamforce talk. So
okay.
I hope
But I want
I'm pronouncing it well this time, because otherwise I'm gonna be a fool in the stage.
okay. Jason, please, with your native and beautiful English that you have, can you please pronounce that for us? That it's a word that it sounds everywhere, and sometimes I see it wrongly or I don't know. But can you please pronounce the different ways in which can be accepted?
What is the word again?
It's on the chat.
In the chat. Sorry,
Here,
I don't see in the
it's
chat.
on the
as
chat.
well.
I don't want to
Going
pronounce
for-
because I want.
I was just trying to buy time because before I answer, I wanted to give you guys the opportunity.
Yes, you're right. Well, you know what, Jason, is Queeray. Sorry, Queery.
Yes, so this is one that, again, it depends on your dialect and where you're from. I am from all over the United States as well. So that's kind of why I'm a good example or a person to make the mistakes for you. I pronounce this word query. And some people pronounce it softer, more accent towards the, I know in Spanish, for example, the I and the E are reversed in pronunciation. So that's why I think some of these words sometimes people hesitate on, but query or query with a bit of an emphasis as if there was a silent W is acceptable, or a bit more emphasis on the end of the word with a softer part of the first syllable is typically how most people do it. But you're not alone. All of the people born and raised in the United States sometimes have the same debate about this word, and many others.
Okay, great. So, Esti, you pronounce it well. Can you pronounce it now, please?
Query.
Okay.
Is it good?
Is it
Query?
right? Yes. Okay.
No, I saw
Yes,
the
very
face,
good.
the Jason
I think
face.
that yes. I think that what Jason said is correct.
We continue, Angie, class.
Okay. I'm a
So-
bit, I don't know if I'm frozen sometimes. Yes, please. Yes. Yes. Okay. I don't know if my connection is quite well today, or I don't know if it is my connection or in general, but I don't find it so smoothly, no? The connection.
Yes,
Okay.
it's your
So
connection,
let's
but
move
we
on.
listen to you well, so it's okay.
Okay, great. Well, Jason, now that we are here, we have here some more things about how giving updates and keeping people, everyone informed. Yes, and here, this is when you give updates to the client, what do we generally do? We build trust, no? Prevent misunderstandings as well. So sometimes it seems that we are not hiding any data, any information. So it's very important to keep people informed. And in that way, we are giving transparent communication that is very essential. Okay, so let's hear, I don't know, Jason, if you would like to read these 4 main phrases that I found them useful to share with all of you.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. So I also am having technical issues, so if I cut out, someone may have to take over.
Okay.
So I'll just start at the bullets. That's what I'm reading, correct?
Great. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Just to give you a quick update.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
opens your update conversationally. It's that's something I use all the time. The next one, and that helps explain
Great.
your activities that are in flight. The third one,
Mhm.
this task is on track, or this task is delayed. This task is completed. That helps the individuals understand the status clearly. And the final one,
Okay.
next steps include to set your clear expectations.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so this is just a quick guide or some useful expressions that you can use when giving updates and keeping people informed, right? Now we have a special problem. I don't know. I'm sure that Jason, you have already disagreed or agreed with someone many times in your life and in your work. And what is something important that we have to bear in mind when disagreeing with someone, not so as not to be rude with the other person?
Yeah, I think comes back to the earlier conversation, but you have to take the emotion out of it and remember that you're on a collaborative team working towards the same goal.
Okay, great. Yes, very good. Okay, so here we have how to express agreement, how to acknowledge their perspective, and to offer constructive alternatives, right? So here, Esti, would you like to read the ones that express agreement first?
Sorry, what slide are you showing? Because I'm
The
seeing
first one, to express agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing the right side. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yes.
Express agreement. So I agree with you. I agree with your point, but
Okay.
or that's a good idea. Although we might also consider.
Okay. Here we have another useful word to correct to este, I think. And here we have although Jason would also give us a hand because you have many possibilities, right?
Yes,
Although?
although is the way that I almost always hear it pronounced.
Okay. Although, though, yes. Do you agree that giving professional disagreement is an art? Because
Yes, I try and even go as far as steering away from the word disagree
okay,
to try and get yourself mentally in the right space to understand how you're trying to communicate or what you're trying to communicate.
yeah,
Words and tone and body language are all equally important
exactly.
in most conversations.
Body language as well. It's not only what we say, but how we stand, how we move our hands. Okay, it's not the same pointing at someone that perhaps moving your hands in a different way with the open hands. Okay, so this is very important what Jason has just said. And it's not a matter of winning arguments or who is right or who is wrong. Okay, it's just giving your opinion and perhaps coming to an agreement, right? Jason, what do you think? Yes.
Yeah, it's all about finding a way to move forward. And some people have heard probably terms similar to, okay, we're going to agree to disagree.
Exactly.
It doesn't always have to be the case. If that's the only option, the last resort, and it means progress, maybe we accept it for now and find a better way next time.
Exactly. And besides, we have to keep working relationships as well, right? And this is very important as well, not to hurt someone's feeling in this way, in a way. So sometimes not always what we say is well received. So we have to be cautious of our words or what we say, right? Okay,
Yes.
so I'm not sure that could work because, so let's find a middle ground, could be as well a constructive alternative to disagree with someone. Okay, well, as Jason said, I see your point of view, however, and then you give your opinion, right? Okay, we are running out of time. I think we have just 5. So here we have,
Very good. We have one more, and then we made the exam questions.
Okay, let's move to that immediately because this is just to summarize, and we will be sharing everything on the chat and also on the. And here we have, Jason. How do you pronounce this exam?
The Salesforce.
Okay, associate. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and Esti, can you explain a little bit? Or Jason, what do we have here? So as to show a little bit the diagram.
I can walk us through. So this is a breakdown of the different weighting for each of the categories of questions for this exam. I know lots of people who have taken this exam for various reasons, and I can say do not get scared by any of these categories.
Okay.
Even if one of these terms is new, reports and dashboards, 15%, data model, 25%, Salesforce ecosystem, 32 being the heaviest one, and then navigation, 28%. Think of this as more an introduction to each of those categories, and you can find out how many questions you can expect for each category based on how many questions are on the exam and doing some easy math.
Great.
And
Yes.
she said that for for in this year, she's gonna take this exam.
Okay, I'm
It's a
preparing.
very basic exam.
Yes.
You have like some idea of what is each of these topics you're in. So now we are gonna see some questions that we talked about some classes ago of the like weird language of Salesforce exams.
Okay, great, because we were asked about that. But in the meantime, I think that we will going to run out of time because I can see that Juan Manuel is in, and I don't know if Juan Manuel had.
We have 10 minutes. Hey, Jason, how are you? It's a pleasure for me to see you again, man. We love you. You have to know that. We had 10 more minutes.
Okay, great. Juan Manuel, would you like to show us one?
Yes, I can show you. This is the airport in Buenos Aires.
You're muted.
Sorry. This is the airport in Buenos Aires. We are going to fly in maybe 2 or 3 hours to Dreamforce. First, we go to Atlanta. From there, we take another flight to San Francisco.
Okay. Jason is not joining us today this time, but you will be joining in March for Tradehead or your Tradebaser.
Yes, potentially for Trailblazer DX next year. I'll be in there.
Oh,
I'll be attending Salesforce Plus virtual.
And she will be there next year. Yeah, so we can arrange some kind of lesson with two of you. What do you think?
That sounds great.
Wonderful idea.
Great. Okay, so let's we have some more minutes. So Lucas, would you like to move to some questions? Perhaps we can go on with this topic, but
they are like 5 questions. We only 5, so it's quickly.
Okay, so I would like Jason to read it if you don't.
Okay, so a Salesforce associate wants to edit a field within opportunity record. And he is unable to edit the field because he has no rights to do so. In this situation, what should the system administrator do?
Angie?
Okay. No, I would like you to answer, but read the question first, the options.
A, update the role. The B, update permission sets. Or C, deactivate the user.
And the right one? Okay, you can write on the chat. I think that many people have already sat for the exam and it's quite easy for them, perhaps. Well, Esteban said C, deactivate. Okay, you say deactivate, right? Jason, is activate and deactivate, right?
Okay, so the question is...
The pronunciation,
Yes.
The pronunciation of the word deactivate.
That is correct.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
The correct is B. It's B. We had to update the permission sets.
Okay, yes. Very good. But I was just checking the pronunciation of C. That I said C, but it was not the correct answer. I know. Okay, Jason, please, can you read out?
Absolutely. Next question. A Salesforce associate at Get Cloudy Consulting is given a list of opportunities to work on. The associate asks for an easier way to change the opportunity stage and when he works on it. What should be recommended?
Okay. Switch to the
Kanban. Create multiple list views or use a dynamic
Okay.
chat.
The chat, the correct one. I don't know if Esteban was joking, but
No,
you was joking. You were joking.
I was joking. Yeah. I'm
the
tempted.
correct answer, Juan
Is-
Manuel,
the first one. Switch
Canva
to the Canva view.
Great. Let's move on. Come on, we have,
move on.
okay, Jason again.
An organization is migrated to the cloud CRM to Salesforce. An associate, the lead of this migration, has decided to create learning content on the Trailhead platform in the form of multiple modules targeting the same content and basic Salesforce content. What should he do?
Okay, great. Just as a break, a stop here, because I like the way Jason pronounced the word multiple. Yes, it's it's a close A for us. No, it's multiple. Okay. It's not mul, okay? It's not mul.
So we the Spanish speaking people say multiple.
Exactly. That's it.
Multiple.
Yes.
Bibi, repeat with me.
Multiple.
Multiple. Okay,
No, Bibi
right.
heard. Bibi.
I'm seeing something weird on this. I think organization is spelled wrong here in the question.
Yes.
Yes,
And-
in the past question, it was another.
And where were
Yeah.
they taken from? I don't know, because there was a mistake.
Focus
There's
on
a
Course is
spell.
a platform
Yes.
for
Oh,
trailblazers where you can find like demo exams and that type of things.
And they have some
Okay, we
danger.
can continue to the answer. It's
Yes.
A, he should create a trail mix. B, Salesforce help portal. Or C, learn via books. And the correct answer is the A, he should create a trail mix.
Okay, great. And the last one, or we have two more?
I think we have two more. Yes.
Okay. Jason, would you like to read number 4, please? And there.
Okay, which of the following are benefits of Salesforce?
Okay. Well, we have here long answers to read.
Jason.
Okay. Jason, would you like to read them as well?
Okay, give it a try.
Yeah.
Option A, cloud-based. Salesforce is a cloud-based platform providing businesses with a scalable, secure, and always available solution. B, mobile. Salesforce has a robust mobile app, allowing users to access customer data and perform tasks from anywhere on any device. C, centralized customer data. Salesforce provides a single platform for storing and managing customer data, enabling businesses to have a 360-degree view of their customers. Or D, all of the above.
Anshi, this one, you can do it.
I think I agree with Analia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, D. Yes, great. And the last one, Jason.
Adding a dashboard to favorites provides quick access to the dashboard, while subscribing to a dashboard provides regular updates to the dashboard. True or false?
Okay, yes.
True.
It's true. Very good. True. Great. What a pleasure. Well, we will keep on working on that, on this exam. So bear in mind that we are going to, here it says it is misspelled. Favorite. No, favorite. Jason will explain that. Jason,
Yes,
what's the
favorite.
difference? Yes, favorite with O or with OU?
It's just with the O, typically. In London, you can have the U. You'll find the U over in Europe.
In Europe, a favorite with you, it's British English. This is
Yes.
mainly the difference. Yes,
Correct.
exactly. Okay, well, Juan Manuel, would you like to say goodbye to all of us? Jason,
Yes.
a pleasure to have you here again. Thank you so much. As Juan Manuel told you, we love you.
You really rock. You really rock. Juan.
You,
Yes.
my friend.
Ok, amigos, esta fue una espectacular clase que hoy hemos tenido camino a Dreamforce y como todos los jueves, luego de nuestra clase de inglés, nos vamos a ir con música. Que tengan un espectacular jueves y nos vemos
Bye
el
bye.
jueves
See you.
de la semana que
Bye.
viene.
Thank you.
Force.
Everyone.
Bye.